Imagine this. Not too long ago, humans could only dream of what the sun and the planets really looked like. We'd gaze up at the sky and wonder. But now, thanks to incredible advancements in space technology, we don't have to imagine anymore, we can see it for ourselves. We've captured jaw-dropping images of the sun and the distant worlds in our solar system, images so stunning, they even left scientists speechless. Let's take you on a journey through the solar system like you've never seen before. The sun, a giant of fire and fury. At the center of it all is the sun, an enormous ball of nuclear energy burning with the force of 1 trillion atomic bombs every second. It's not just big, it makes up 99.86% of the entire mass of the solar system. That's right, almost everything in our solar neighborhood revolves around this blazing powerhouse. One of the most unforgettable views of the sun came from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory on August 31st, 2012. On that day, a gigantic filament of solar material that had been hovering in the sun's atmosphere suddenly erupted. This event, known as a coronal mass ejection, CME, blasted into space at over 900 miles per second. It was beautiful and terrifying. Mercury, the battered speedster. Moving in closer, we meet Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun, just 36 million miles away. You'd think Mercury would be the hottest planet, right? Surprisingly, it's not. But more on that later. Mercury has been studied by several spacecraft, but none quite like NASA's Messenger. It was the first spacecraft to orbit Mercury and gave us our best look yet at this crater-covered world. What Messenger saw was breathtaking and brutal. Massive impact craters like Van Eyck, 168 miles wide, and the colossal Auroras Basin, spanning 960 miles, rimmed by mountains over a mile high, told stories of violent collisions from ancient space debris. On April 29, 2015, just before its mission ended, Messenger snapped one final photo, the sharpest, highest resolution image of Mercury ever taken. After sending back over 200,000 images, the spacecraft ran out of fuel and crashed intentionally into Mercury's surface, ending a mission that transformed how we see the smallest planet, Venus, Earth's fiery twin. Now, let's head to the second planet from the Sun, Venus, often called Earth's sister planet. But don't let that nickname fool you. Venus is more like Earth's evil twin. Even though it's farther from the Sun than Mercury, Venus holds the title of hottest planet in the solar system. That's because of its thick, toxic atmosphere, loaded with carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and sulfur dioxide, which traps heat like a pressure cooker. Surface temperatures can hit a scorching 880 degrees Fahrenheit. Back in 1982, the Soviet Union's Venera 13 probe touched down on Venus and pulled off a historic first. It sent back color images from the surface of this hellish world. Built to survive just 30 minutes in those extreme conditions, Venera 13 lasted over 2 hours, beaming back invaluable data before it was overwhelmed. Years later, in 1990, NASA sent the Magellan spacecraft to orbit Venus. Its mission? Map the entire surface, and it delivered. The images revealed a landscape shaped by volcanic eruptions, shifting tectonic plates, and intense winds. One lava channel stretched a mind-blowing 5,550 miles longer than the entire United States. Magellan also captured a stunning view of Mart Mons, a volcano towering 3 miles high. And like Messenger, once Magellan completed its mission, it too plunged into the planet it studied. Welcome to the third rock from the Sun, our home, Earth. Out of all the planets in our solar system, Earth is the only one we know for sure holds life. And it's not just alive, it's thriving. Oceans, forests, cities, storms, mountains, and more. And thanks to modern technology, we can now see our home from space in astonishing detail. One of the most striking views comes from NASA's Moderate Resolution Imaging Spectroradiometer. Yes, it's a mouthful, but what it captured is simply stunning. From 22,000 miles above, it snapped a crystal-clear, true-color image of Earth, showing both North and South America, with the moon photobombing the shot in the background. It's the kind of picture that makes you stop and really appreciate where we live. And it gets better. On December 14, 2020, during a rare total solar eclipse, NASA's GOES-16 satellite caught the event in real time. But let's rewind for a moment to something even more unexpected. In March 2011, a Russian satellite named Electro-L captured ultra-detailed images of Earth so sharp and vivid, some claimed they were even better than NASA's. Of course, NASA pushed back, saying the colors were off. But still, it makes you wonder, which do you think looks more real? Oh, and speaking of spacecraft, remember Mars, the red frontier? Now, let's leap to the fourth planet from the Sun, Mars. It's been a source of human curiosity for centuries. Is there life? Was there ever water? Could we live there one day? Back in 1979, NASA's Viking 1 orbiter gave us our first stunning views, including a jaw-dropping shot of the Valles Marineris, a canyon system so massive it makes the Grand Canyon look like a crack in the sidewalk. Its twin, Viking 2, followed up with views of the southern polar plains and the icy cap that crowns them. Then, in 2013, the European Space Agency's Mars Express captured beautifully detailed images of Hebe's Chasma, the northernmost region of Valles Marineris, turning raw data into a cinematic flyover. But the real game changers? The rovers. 4 have already rolled across the Martian surface, snapping close-ups and drilling into the red soil. The Curiosity rover, still active today, gave us the most breathtaking view yet, a 1.8 billion pixel panoramic photo stitched together from more than 1,200 individual shots. It even took a selfie while doing it, a selfie from another planet. Jupiter, the giant with a stormy heart. Next stop, Jupiter, the fifth planet and the biggest of them all. It's a swirling, stormy gas giant that doesn't just look dramatic, it is dramatic. Dominating its surface is the legendary Great Red Spot, a raging storm that's been spinning for at least 350 years. It's so massive, Earth could fit inside it twice. On July 10, 2017, NASA's Juno spacecraft came within just 5,100 miles of the storm's surface, snapping the closest, most detailed images ever taken of the Great Red Spot. It's like looking into the eye of a hurricane the size of a planet. From Earth's vibrant blues to Mars's dusty reds and Jupiter's swirling chaos, we're uncovering the story of our solar system one incredible image at a time. And there's so much more still to come. Want to keep going to Saturn's rings, Uranus's tilt, and Neptune's deep blue secrets? Just say the word. We've seen Jupiter from afar, but what if you could float right alongside it? One image, taken from a greater distance, gives us a more realistic look at how Jupiter would appear to the human eye if we were actually orbiting this giant. But that's just the beginning. NASA's Juno spacecraft has gone where no Earth-based telescope ever could, capturing mind-blowing photos of Jupiter's polar regions, areas completely invisible from our point of view back home. What scientists found up there blew everyone away. At Jupiter's North Pole, Juno discovered 8 massive storms, each spinning around a central vortex like nature's version of a perfect geometric pattern. These weren't just chaotic weather systems. On November 13, 2018, Juno sent back an image created using its onboard Juno cam, and honestly, it looked like a painting. But it was real. Every swirling cloud, every stripe, every hint of color captured in breathtaking detail. Fast forward to June 27, 2019, the Hubble Space Telescope zoomed in to catch Jupiter's most famous feature, the Great Red Spot. It's still there, still spinning after centuries, but scientists now say it's slowly shrinking. What's causing it to fade? No one knows for sure yet, but we're watching it in real time. By the way, if you're into Jupiter, you'll want to stick around, We've got an incredible video on it coming soon. Saturn, the crown jewel of the solar system. If we're talking beauty, then Saturn is the undisputed heavyweight champ. Its iconic ring system is unmatched, elegant, surreal, and unmistakably Saturn. The most jaw-dropping images we have of this ringed wonder come from the legendary Cassini-Huygens spacecraft. Back on October 21, 2002, while still a whopping 177 million miles away, Cassini captured a distant view of Saturn. Then on March 27, 2004, as it moved in closer, it took a natural color photo so stunning it almost doesn't look real. But wait, this next one might just blow your mind. Imagine Saturn backlit by the sun. That extra glow illuminated its ring system in a way we never could see from Earth. The result? A hauntingly beautiful image that looks straight out of science fiction. Only it's completely real, thanks to Cassini. Not to be outdone, the Hubble telescope jumped in and snapped a dazzling photo of auroras dancing across Saturn's atmosphere in 2004. Then, in 2016, Cassini sent back pictures of Saturn's northern hemisphere, revealing something that puzzled even the experts: a massive hexagonal storm swirling at the North Pole. 6 perfect sides. No one fully understands how it formed, but it's there, and it's enormous. Then came Cassini's final mission. On September 15, 2017, after over a decade of discovery, Cassini made one last dive. As it plunged into Saturn's atmosphere, it sent back its final image. A farewell shot before burning up like a meteor. It went out in style, giving us one last breathtaking gift from the edge of the unknown. There's still more to explore. Icy moons, tilted giants, far-off blue worlds. But as we've already seen, every planet has its secrets, and space never stops surprising us. Uranus, the planet that spins sideways. Say hello to Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun, and one of the quirkiest worlds in our solar system. What makes it so unusual? It doesn't just rotate. One of our first close-up looks came from Voyager 2, which flew past the icy giant in 1986. Not 1999, though it remains our only spacecraft visitor to date. The image it captured used 3 color filters to bring out the eerie blue-green glow of Uranus's atmosphere. Mysterious, distant, and cold, Uranus makes you want to know more. Fast forward to July 11-12, 2004, when the Keck telescope in Hawaii captured a stunning composite image of Uranus and its delicate, ghostly ring system. What stands out? Those bright spots on the planet's surface, those aren't glitches, they're auroras, glowing like cosmic neon signs. In November 2011, the Hubble Space Telescope zoomed in again, giving us a vibrant, colorized image of Uranus. Picture a frosty blue marble wrapped in faint, ruby-red rings. Then, in 2017, Hubble did it again, snapping more auroras, dancing at the poles, reminding us that even this distant ice giant has a magnetic personality. Neptune, the blue giant with a dark heart. Now let's venture even farther to Neptune, the 8th and farthest known planet from the Sun. Only one spacecraft has ever flown by Neptune, Voyager 2, back in 1989. And what it saw was jaw-dropping. A massive swirling storm known as the Great Dark Spot, tearing through Neptune's deep blue atmosphere like a hurricane from another world. Before Voyager 2 left on its journey toward interstellar space, it gave us one final gift: a close-up image capturing bright cloud streaks cutting across the planet's navy surface like wind-whipped waves. More recently, the Hubble telescope stepped in to take the baton. In December 2020, Hubble caught another glimpse of Neptune's Great Dark Spot, showing us that the storms haven't stopped, they've just changed. But Earth-based telescopes haven't been left out of the action. Using the Very Large Telescope in Chile, the European Southern Observatory snapped some of the clearest images we've ever seen from the ground, thanks to a cutting-edge instrument called the Multi-Unit Spectroscopic Explorer. Yes, it's a mouthful. Astronomers used adaptive optics to cancel out Earth's atmospheric blurring, giving us razor-sharp views of this remote, wind-swept world. Pluto, planet or not, it's still incredible. And finally, let's talk about Pluto. Whether you call it a planet, a dwarf planet, or just a cosmic underdog, one thing's for sure: Pluto is unforgettable. On July 13, 2015, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft gave us a front-row seat to this icy world at the edge of the solar system. Using its long-range reconnaissance imager, LORRI, it captured one of the clearest and most detailed images of Pluto ever taken. From sideways spinning Uranus to storm-ravaged Neptune, and from Pluto's icy heart to the mysteries that still lie beyond, the outer solar system is full of strange beauty and cosmic surprises. Want to dive into what New Horizons found after Pluto, or explore the mysterious world of exoplanets next? The universe is just getting started. The day after its historic Pluto flyby, New Horizons gave us another incredible gift. By combining blue, red, and infrared images, scientists created a color-enhanced view of the dwarf planet, revealing even more detail than we imagined possible. But New Horizons wasn't done yet. As it sailed farther past Pluto, it kept capturing crystal-clear images, including Pluto's largest moon, Charon. One striking composite shows both worlds in rich, enhanced color, with rugged mountains and icy plains stretching across Pluto's alien surface. It's a frozen landscape unlike anything we've seen before. Wild, silent, and hauntingly beautiful. What we've achieved so far is nothing short of remarkable. Humanity has gone from simply wondering about other planets to actually seeing them up close and making groundbreaking discoveries along the way. But there's more out there, much more. The next star system over, Proxima Centauri, holds our nearest known exoplanets. The problem? It's over 4 light-years away, and our current spacecraft would take thousands of years to reach it. Enter the Dreamers. A bold new concept called Breakthrough Starshot could change everything. Imagine this: a wafer-thin probe, no bigger than a microchip, equipped with light sails. Then, from Earth, a powerful laser array fires at those sails, blasting the tiny spacecraft to speeds over 134 million miles per hour. At that speed, we could reach Proxima Centauri in just 20 to 25 years, and if that mission becomes real, the images it could send back might change how we see the universe forever. And when that day comes, you'll see it right here. Oh, and before you go, our friends over at Channel Perception just dropped a fantastic new video about NASA's plan to stop an asteroid. It's smart, exciting, and definitely worth checking out. Trust us, you'll want to see this.